Hello, everyone, and welcome to our inaugural episode of the Double Feature Podcast.
Yes,
I
sir.
am Noah, and this is my older brother Nick,
Yep.
and we have decided to make this podcast together because we like to yap with each other a lot about a lot of different shit. So we want to start off with a little introduction for you. First off, talk about our ideas for the pod and our goals for what we want to go with it. So you want to start us off? Say some of your ideas.
All right. So essentially, what we're doing with this pod is um, we're both nerds. We both like lots of movies. We both like video games. We both like comics. We both like superheroes. We both like to talk about random bullshit that we think is more important than it probably fucking is. Um, so
Probably.
So, at the end of the day, this is here for us to talk about the shit that we like,
Mm-hmm.
for us to um, have a good time, and to just discuss stuff because it's fun to discuss stuff. That's really all there is to it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can reiterate basically the same. We're going to be talking about a lot of our different interests and a lot of stuff in film. I actually just graduated with a bachelor's degree in media cinema studies.
I'm a dropout.
And so my talking about goals, what I want to gain from this is I want us to get super, big and, succeed with this, of course. But like end goal with this, that me and him have both talked about this, is like being the Russo brothers, basically being filmmakers in big Marvel or DC or nerd projects together and succeeding and enjoying what we do every day.
Oh, God. I mean, the YouTuber to or podcaster to director pipeline has become much more of a fucking thing recently.
Exactly,
We
it's a
just
lot more
had Curry
popular.
Barker release Obsession,
Yeah.
and it's the best movie of the year in my opinion. So far. We'll get to that later, but
We'll get to the what you just said too with Curry Barker in the pipeline as
yeah.
well.
So yeah, basically, we're both people that are passionate about film, about all the other things I said earlier. We like storytelling. We like, um, you know, we like bringing experiences to a screen, and this is our first foray into that sort of realm in trying to bring an experience to your screen. A podcast is always a good way just to get people's ideas out in the world, and if people resonate with that, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So
I would also like to say like I might as well give them their props now in the first episode
yeah,
while I do throughout, but a big inspiration to me for this podcast was the Escape podcast. I love them. They're my favorite podcast to watch, and that's another goal that we have to get to that type of popularity that they are now at, where now they're having fucking Todd McFarlane on there, Robert Kirkman right after Invincible comes out.
it's pretty
I heard
crazy.
they're gonna get James Gunn sometime soon too, which
I
would
wouldn't
be
be surprised.
insane.
That would be
Yeah,
really insane. That would be by far the biggest shit that they've done so
exactly.
so far.
Yeah,
But man, that would be so crazy.
if we got to that point, yeah, it'd be pretty sick. But more about our goals and our ideas for the podcast. Let's talk about some of our segment ideas that we have that we are, which we will exhibit some of them later on.
So one of them that that Noah really wants to do is he likes pitch ideas, which is the whole thing where we're like, we say we want to be filmmakers ourselves. Me and Noah
Mm-hmm.
both want to do that. Just like pitching fun ideas for a movie or a video game or a
It could be
comic.
about literally anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my idea for today, because we're gonna do a segment on that today, is about a video game. And one of my favorite ideas that I've had so far, is also about a video game. So yeah, it'll be about anything that we could possibly think of that we think would be a good story, and we'll explain it to you guys, and then we'll talk through it together. Figure out like talk about the pros and cons, weigh the pros and cons, and just really just not only is it do I feel it will be entertaining for the viewers to watch, but we can deepen our ideas through our comment section or through each other talking through it.
I agree. I agree. And just like you said, through the comment section, it's always good to hear people's output or people's input. I mean, when it comes to just ideas that you have, it's very easy when you have ideas as someone that likes to be creative, to kind of get into your own sort of self-fulfilling prophecy, I guess. That's not exactly what I'm trying to say, but like you get into a mindset where you can't really see on the outside of something that you're thinking about, and it's good to have that outside input. So
Let me hide that.
I forgot that was there.
But yeah, what was your big section that you were wanting to want to
Oh,
go into detail about that one?
so what we really want to do that I really like to dive deep into specific actors or directors or genres, basically any like subsection of film or anything else that you can talk about. I like to kind of analyze what makes it special and what where their works rank among other works. Like, let's say we were to do a Stanley Kubrick breakdown.
That'd be a good one.
I would love to do that eventually, and we probably
Master
will.
of suspense himself.
Yes. We just go through his work. We talk about some of our favorite works of him. Sometimes we'll rank them. We don't have to rank them necessarily, but like it's always fun to do that. Just talking about what makes certain works special and what draws people to their work, I think is a fun thing to kind of highlight. So
Yeah, I think that'll be a really fun segment as well. We have one of those set up for you for this episode as well. We're gonna be doing Ryan Gosling's filmography, or what we've watched of his. Of course, neither of us have watched everything of his, but we're gonna go through what we've watched and rank them and talk about him. And I'd like to also bring up with segments like we have. We're going to do your typical one for a podcast that talks about movies and different types of media. So, I mean, of course, we're going to do movie reviews. Next week, we're going to do the Supergirl review. Excited for that movie. We're going to do rankings and drafts and agree or disagrees. So, like, we have a lot of options that are already out there, but those first two are two that we are wanting to, dive deeper in, since we haven't seen many people talk about those.
yeah, and in being a movie, film, video game, media podcast in general, we're always going to be talking about relevant things that are coming out right at this point in time. Doesn't mean that's all our focus is going to be. We're going to talk about all the stuff that we actually like and just want to highlight in general. Like, we'll talk about movies that we saw 5 years ago that we thought were incredible and have been on our mind recently. But a lot of the stuff that we are going to talk about is going to be, upcoming things or things that just came out, and we can talk about how we feel about them.
Exactly.
So,
and that is a perfect segue for what we are going to talk about next. As you can see here, we have a bunch of Spider-Man comics. We're both wearing our Spider-Man t-shirts. Both of us, he is our favorite fictional character of all time for both of us. We argue about who likes him more. It's clearly me, though he thinks it's him. All of my favorite stuff is Spider-Man content. You can't say the same thing.
That's because you got to broaden your horizons, dude.
You got to
broaden them horizons.
Okay, all right, whatever. But I bring that up because yesterday the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer came out. So let's just first start off. What were your thoughts? What'd you think?
So I think it looks really good. This second trailer hooked me a lot more than the first one, for sure.
Really?
I like the first one. Don't get me wrong. The first one was good. But this one had a lot more of it feels like it had a lot more of a story thread through it that you can actually kind of follow. The first one, I mean, it's a teaser, so the first one wasn't really meant to give you that sort of plot relevance that you would expect from a regular trailer. So it makes sense that it didn't have that. But I think the second one, it showed off a lot more action as well, which is cool.
Every time it shows the action, it looks so good.
And
the swinging,
the immediate or the few Hulk scenes that we got already kind of look kind of crazy.
Great, yeah.
Like especially that scene towards the end of the trailer where he's like,
he's all
falling out of the building
debris.
and he has debris webbed around him. That's really fucking cool. So Yeah, no, I think it looks great. I think the color grading is so much better compared to
So
like
less
prior.
dull than the
Yeah,
Tom Holland trilogy,
they
which I still love Tom Holland's
I
trilogy.
like it. I have issues with it, and I understand a lot of other people do too, and we'll talk about that a bit more later. Um, but it just feels like this, just from the trailer that we had, this movie feels like it has so much more of a direction that
Oh
it's
yeah.
like trying to follow. Where the home trilogy kind of felt aimless a little bit. It felt like it was kind of waffling with what they were doing with Peter.
Right, like as much as I love No Way Home, like in the end of Far From Home, they get rid of Peter's identity, and then instead of I heard the first idea for it was John Watts wanted it to be Craven as the main villain, which would have been sick as
That
hell
would have been
too.
cool.
Whenever his identity is revealed, but then they just backtracked on that right away for the multiverse for Toby and Andrew,
Yeah,
which not complaining, but
not
that's
either.
definitely exactly what you're talking about, where it was a little directionless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there was no overarching sort of through line through that whole trilogy. They were just kind of making Spider-Man movies to make Spider-Man movies. Is how I
Hmm.
kind of feel about them. They're all decent, except Far From Home. I don't
That's one of my least favorite Spider-Man movies, but
I don't
as
hate
the
it.
fan I am, I still love every Spider-Man movie. But back to the trailer, like I have been so hooked since the first trailer and since the first
Yeah,
time seeing the suit, and just like it keeps getting me more and more hyped for it. Like I said, I think the swinging looks absolutely incredible. Already, like just from what we've seen in the trailer, it's like some of the best swinging that we've seen in Tom's trilogy. Like
I
again,
agree.
as much as
I
I love
agree.
No Way Home, they really did sell the bag with there only being one swinging scene with all of them together,
That's
and it was
pretty
for 10
crazy.
seconds, but it was dope as
I've
fuck.
honestly
But
never thought about that, about how that's
yeah,
literally the only
that's
swinging scene
it's
in like
like
the
an
whole
amazing
movie.
swinging scene, but it's still like you. I like how this movie is going back to the core of Spider-Man, showing us
Yeah.
more of what we want again, and Tom Holland seems like very confident in it, and he's put a lot of work into this one. That's what makes me feel better about it too. Like I believe it could be the greatest Spider-Man movie ever made, and I hope it is. Which I brought that up because you are still on the train that Spider-Man 2 is the greatest Spider-Man movie of all time.
It's gonna be hard to beat that one, brother.
I think it's Into the Spider-Verse. He disagrees with me on this, but it's close. But
They're very close. They're very close
the
in my
reason I
brain.
bring that up is I was thinking about this earlier today, and what makes Spider-Man 2 so great is the Peter Parker and Spider-Man struggle, and how he no longer wants to be Spider-Man
Hmm.
and he's losing his powers. I realize it's the exact inverse in this.
Oh
He
yeah.
doesn't want to be Peter Parker anymore, so he's gaining more powers. So it's Spider-Man 2 in the opposite direction, more Spider-Man, which is what I want more of. So that's why I
So
think it can be absolutely incredible.
so I'll shout out another creator because I've seen this same take from him for a while.
Hmm.
Sammy J Reacts. I've sent you a few of his TikToks here and there. Um, he's been on the same idea that because Spider-Man 2 adapts the Spider-Man No More
Yeah, Spider-Man No
storyline
More.
from the comics, and he's been like, this is the inverse of that. This is Peter Parker No More, which is also a comic storyline, and I think that's cool. I really like that they're kind of juxtaposing those together, because you can tell just from everything that they've released about this movie, they took heavy influence
Hmm.
from the Raimi trilogy.
Which
Um,
is what we want.
yeah, which is what we wanted, absolutely. And Destin Daniel Cretton is was such a goated pick
You
to.
saw how good the fight scenes were in Shang-Chi. Now we got that in Spider-Man. Plus, it's Bruce Lee's stunt
Yeah,
team.
I was about to
Like,
say, like, uh,
yeah.
you mean Jackie Chan's? Isn't it Jackie Chan's, or am I tweaking?
Yeah, I am a dumbass for that. Yeah, Bruce Lee is dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's my bad. That's my bad.
yeah,
Yes,
no,
Jackie.
it's
Now I'm
Jackie
gonna look
Chan's.
racist the first episode.
Can't. Never mind, bro.
You were about to say some.
I was gonna
crazy
say some
shit,
crazy
weren't
shit,
you?
and I had to
Okay.
hold it back. So never mind. Let's just move on
Yeah,
from
let's
that.
get back to the point
Let's move
that we
on
were
from
talking
that.
about.
Uh, anyways, Yeah, no, Jackie Chan stunt team. That's super fucking cool. Destin Daniel Cretton. He had great movie in Shang-Chi. I think it was one of the best in, what was it, Phase 4? Or was it Phase 5?
Phase 4.
Yeah, Phase
It
4.
definitely was one of the best. Probably second behind No Way Home.
Yeah, and I mean, there
What
really
else
wasn't.
came out?
I was gonna say there really
Yeah.
wasn't much else in Phase 4 to write
Loki
home
season
about.
1 was really good, but
That's true.
That's a TV show.
That's
It's
true.
not one of the movies.
If we're talking about just movies, it's like those two movies, and I can't think of anything else.
Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah, the movie they released 10 years too late.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah. So, I think they're gonna hit this one out of the park. I really think.
The only thing that concerns me is how much it seems like is going on in it, but because that's been a big problem.
Yeah,
with
but you see that
Spider-Man
runtime
movies.
though.
I
It's like
know,
2
the
hours and
longest
30
one. Yeah, they're
30
not
some
holding
minutes.
back, which it should. They should, because they have a lot that they have to cover. I mean, the Punisher looks great in it too. I already saw like a leaked picture of them recreating the Civil War scene where he's carrying Spider-Man because he's injured
Oh,
and
yeah.
is asking for help. So
That's one really cool thing that I've enjoyed about all the promotional material coming out from this movie is how much they've been purposefully putting like comic homages.
oh my God,
To the
yes. I
forefront.
was just about to say
Like-
that too. The boomerang, word for word,
That
bar
looks-
for bar,
that
iconic
looks-
shot, and
the tarantula
yeah.
one, that one looks incredible. Like,
and they did Amazing Fantasy.
that's so cool. And
Yeah.
there's also like Spider-Man. I don't remember what number it is, but there's another Spider-Man cover that they basically almost one-to-one as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like the recreations that they've done look spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended.
I see what
Spectacular.
You did there. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
All right. Now we've talked about Brand New Day. I wanted to make another segment today about. So I just came back from a trip with my parents to Florida. They just bought a new house down there. It's super nice. Very happy for them. But I have a huge list of movies, TV shows, video games that I need to watch because as much as I love movies and TV shows, I'm still missing out on a couple like there's no reason I shouldn't have watched them already since I'm such a big fan of it. So I have a list of a bunch of movies, and every time I go on a trip with them, they want to, make sure that they want to get through some of my lists with me, and especially they only really want to watch older movies, which I love. That's great. And so we ended up watching 6 movies this trip. Nick's watched pretty much every single one of them, so I was gonna go through them and rank the ones that I watched. The 6 movies I watched we started with Top Gun because that's one of my mom's favorite movies. Then we watched the comedy Role Models with Paul Rudd. Watched Full Metal Jacket as well. True Romance, American President, and Courage Under Fire. So here will be my ranking of those 6 movies. You can chime in whatever about how you feel about that movie or if you think I placed one too low. But for my last pick, it was Role Models. It was a good comedy, but it wasn't anything special. My parents were hyping it up like it was hilarious. It was like so hilarious. I wasn't that big of a fan of it. It's still a decent comedy.
It's mostly just a fun movie. It's not something that you're
It's
gonna
a
be
turn
like.
your brain off movie.
Yeah, it's not something that you're gonna be like watching, being like, "Wow, this is the best thing I've ever seen." It's just like it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, exactly.
it's not-
It was funny, but I've definitely watched better comedies for sure. At my number 5, I have Top Gun. I enjoyed Top Gun 2. I just felt it was more devoid than like the other movies on there of like good storytelling, and all the flight sequences are great. Like Top Gun is really good with that, and I know they revolutionized the game with that. But I also just wasn't as entertained in that as like everybody hypes that movie up to be.
To be fair, it's had about like 20 years of people hyping it up, so your
Expectations were high.
Yeah, get risen by that.
Exactly.
So
At 4, and you may not like this, I have Full Metal Jacket.
I'm not a fan of that ranking for sure.
I did really like Full Metal Jacket. I texted you about it. Vincent D'Onofrio's performance is,
That's like his first true performance, I think.
and that's one of the best performances I saw.
It's
In
incredible.
that
It's
bathroom
incredible.
scene, he just looks absolutely terrifying. He looks completely unwell. It's
Yeah.
insane. It's
100%.
I think the reason I have it lower is it wasn't like there was no story through and through. Like it's kind of two separate stories.
It is kind
in
of
it.
there is kind of two separate movies in there. It's like one half of the movie is
Vincent
they're
D'Onofrio.
they're in the barracks essentially,
Mm-hmm.
doing basic training, and then the other half of the movie is actually in Vietnam.
Yeah.
In the war.
But I will say I talked to Dad about it. My favorite part of the movie was the ending because Vincent D'Onofrio's performance and the ending because whenever he's first going out to the spot where they start getting all shot up, he says like there was someone there with him and they were like, "Oh, I can tell you've never actually been in ever actually been in a fight." And he's like, "Why? He's like, you have that look in you don't have that look in your eye."
Yeah.
And then after they go through that fight and they shoot the little girl and he has to kill her to put her out of her miseries, then it just close up of his face and he has the
dead look in his eyes.
Yeah, that dead look in his eyes. That was the best part. That was incredible.
Yeah.
So still a great movie. I just really enjoyed all the movies.
It should be
watched.
higher. I don't know what the
The
hell
other
you're
ones
thinking.
are great though.
I don't know what the hell you're
The
thinking.
other ones are great. At number 3, I got Courage Under Fire.
I haven't seen that one, so I can't even comment on it.
It's apparently Dad didn't tell me this until we were about to watch it, but apparently it's his 5th favorite movie of all time.
How has he not shown that to me?
Really? That is weird. But that one I put over Full Metal Jacket because it is a story through and through, and it just like it really hits its stride in the back half of the movie. At first, it does start a little slow, but in the second half, it starts going through the different like he's trying to figure out a story of what happened at a battle, and everybody's saying a different story, and then it gets to the point where you find out what actually happened, and you realize why everything was getting covered up, and everything just makes sense at the end, and it gets really emotional at the end. So that's why I put that at 3. I did really enjoy that one too. I always love a good war movie, so watching Full Metal Jacket and Courage Under Fire, I was happy to watch those. At my number 2, I have now Dad's favorite movie of all time, True Romance.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah. True Romance was a really great film as well. I really enjoyed True Romance. It's really funny.
Oh yeah.
It's gory too. Apparently he told me Tarantino wrote that and he sold it for Reservoir Dogs.
You can tell
just
just
can
watching
tell
the movie that
Tarantino
it's written by him.
100%.
All of the dialogue just feels very Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
And just like the story setup in general is very Tarantino.
I liked how it ended with nobody really got a happy ending except for Clarence and
Another Tarantino thing.
yeah, another Tarantino thing for sure. I liked that part. I really enjoyed that one too. I don't have much to say about it, but it was a really enjoyable film, very quotable. Oh yeah, Christopher Walken in it is great too, and James Gandolfini. I didn't even know he was in it. And
Oh yeah, I forgot he was too.
That was one
That's
of his
crazy.
first. He killed it in that too.
Mm-hmm.
Just great acting all around, great story, overall great film.
How about Brad Pitt as a stoner in that one?
Oh my
He's
god,
hilarious.
I'm so happy
He's hilarious
you
in
brought that
that
up. He was
movie.
my favorite part of the movie.
He's so funny.
He was every time they came to his house with shotguns ready to like murder him.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Oh man, you wanna hit the joint, man? It's right here." Like so funny, hilarious. But
He's hilarious.
you might not like my number 1 pick either, but it is American President.
I haven't seen that one, so I can't really disagree.
Okay, I always love when there's a mix of genres. I mean, there's comedy in there, there's drama in there, there's political drama in there. I always love when movies are able to put a lot of different genres into their story, and it was just a great story overall. It was heartfelt. It was well written, amazing acting. It's Michael Douglas is the president. He's the main character, and Michael Douglas is great in it. And it's just that's the one that stuck with me the most. That's the one I enjoyed the most. I
Should
loved
Full
all
Metal
of
Jacket.
them. At number 1,
Yeah.
out of all those, you think
Come
that's
on,
number
bro.
1?
You don't mess with the Kubrick, bro.
You don't mess with the Kubrick.
You don't mess with the Kubrick, bro. That's the fucking guy, dude.
I mean, yeah, he is pretty great, but you got to watch American President. It's a really good
I do
movie.
need to see it. But
I would recommend all 6 of those movies on the list for different reasons. Full Metal Jacket, Courage Under Fire are both great war movies if you want to watch a war movie. True Romance is a great, basically Tarantino movie, so that's also highly recommended. I loved American President. The Top Gun is, of course, a classic, and Role Models is what I'd recommend the least because it's just, if you're just trying to have fun, just watch
a fun
it.
comedy. Yeah.
But
nothing special, but it's fun.
exactly. On this trip as well, that I wanted to bring up is so they had the new gameplay reveal for God of War Laufey, and I've been playing through, restarting God of War, and then I'm gonna play Ragnarok and then Valhalla again to play them again. And I've been playing God of War 1 for the first time since I first played it, which was like 2-3 years ago, and I'm still blown away by the story. It's still like incredible in every way.
2018 is one of the best like meditations on grief that I feel like damn near any story has explored, at least that I've seen.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like halfway through it. It's getting to the point where Kratos is opening up more, and he's actually like being a good father. Like even in the beginning, he's a good father, but he's just very standoffish, and he's like multiple times he tries to put his hand on Atreus' shoulder when he doesn't see it, but he doesn't have the strength to do it. And now he's just getting more to that point because at the end he actually ends up putting his hand on his shoulder and letting him spread his ashes. It's just incredible story.
It's so good.
I forgot about the part when you fight that first dragon, and right after you kill it, he just stands there and aura farms and lets it land, and he lands right in between its
between the mouth. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god,
I remember that.
That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in
dude.
a
And
video
that's
game.
what's
much aura.
That's what's so awesome about God of War in general is they have these like huge action set pieces that just look fucking incredible.
Yeah,
like they just look fantastic. But then they it's not just, or at least the Norse couple of games, it's not just aura farming and big spectacle. Like they have this really like heart like string pulling story to back it up. And obviously the original God of War trilogy, which I don't think either of us have played.
I need to. I hear it's just as good. Well, not just as good, but I hear it's pretty great as well.
I really want to play it, and I'm really excited about the remakes that they're doing for that.
They're remaking all of it?
You didn't hear about that?
The whole thing?
Yes.
What?
They announced this before
for that Knights of the Old Republic.
They announced this before Laufey. They announced this like I think back in March or something. It was like the end of a
Is it gonna be
state of play?
This God of War's combat system? Or is it going to be the old one?
That's the thing. We don't know yet.
I'd be down for both, either or.
I personally want it to go back to the original because
do it like Spider Noir. Have a true hue and a black and white. Have the old gameplay and then the new gameplay.
I hear what you're saying, but that's like way harder to fucking do from a gameplay standpoint.
That's
like
not possible.
That's just like you have to develop 2 games at once essentially to do that. So like that's not gonna happen. But like I kind of want them to stick with the old gameplay, just like modernize it some, because I played a little bit of them like on a friend's PS3 or something.
Keep a game as if you're remaking it, keep it as accurate to the old game because it's being remade for a reason.
I can't believe you didn't see the remake because when they announced it.
Oh wait, I did. It just popped back into my
brain. The old voice actor for Kratos is the guy who's voicing Kratos.
It's not Christopher Judge?
Yeah, no, they're going back to the old voice actor, which is really cool. T.C. Carson is his name.
That's pretty sick.
I think, and that's really great for him because I remember seeing an interview once where he was like, "I wasn't told that I wasn't going to be Kratos in these new games."
Damn, that's kind of sad for him.
And I don't think he was, or he was probably trying to keep it cool on an interview, like not try to cut any ties or anything.
Yeah.
But he was like, I think he said he wished best of luck to Christopher Judge and all that, and I don't think there's any like bad blood there or anything like that. It's just how the industry goes sometimes.
Yep.
But it's cool that they did actually end up bringing him back, and I'm really excited for those. But sorry, we kind of got sidetracked.
God of War Laufey.
Yeah, we got sidetracked from Laufey.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the trailer?
first of all, it looks badass.
What are your thoughts on people not wanting to play as a woman?
Dude, I'm so fucking sick of internet discourse. Like,
It's not like she was the main point of both
both Norse
both
games.
Yeah.
Both Norse games. Like, they literally have been hyping her up throughout the entire 2 games. Talk
Like
about
when Kratos is like, she fought
to a
beautifully.
yeah.
Yeah, she fucking does. She kicks ass. She can double
Dude.
jump. Like, I want to play as that.
Dude, her fighting style looks fucking awesome.
It looks so good.
And it's, dude, the amount of people that are like, this bitch is ugly. I'm like, it's
Deborah
literally,
Ann Wall
it's
is fine as
Deborah
shit.
Ann Wool. What
Yeah.
the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
the
That
f-
I
like-
didn't hear people saying that. That's ridiculous.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's mommy, bro. What did you mean?
Come on, bro. I mean, anyways,
And
I
the
mean-
story just seems great too.
no,
like
the whole concept of her going to the afterlife
it's dope.
of all the gods, not just the Norse gods, but the Greek gods, the Egyptian gods, the Mongolian gods. Like, are we gonna have Jesus Christ in there? Like,
I don't think they'll be able to put Jesus.
nah, they're not touching that shit with a 10-foot pole.
They'll
for
get
real.
burned at a stake.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, they're not doing that. Dog, that's crazy.
We're all gonna look like I hate religion and I'm racist in the first episode.
How could you do this, bro? How could you do this? We about to lose subscribers before we even have any,
No,
bro.
this is how you gain subscribers. This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. But yeah, I'm hyped for that game. That game's gonna be great. I'm just like, also like, how could you not want to play as Kratos' wife? You think Kratos is gonna marry a someone who can't fight?
Yeah.
No.
Bro, they literally talked about her fighting Thor
To
to
a
a fucking stalemate.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Thor literally
He
fucking
kills you in
kills
the beginning
Kratos
of Ragnarok.
at the
Yeah.
beginning of Ragnarok and literally jump starts his heart.
That's
to
one
bring
of
him
the
back
coolest
to-
moments.
that
of
shit-
fucking-
that shit's awesome.
in
That
video
shit's
games.
just that's just aura for the
Oh,
sake of
God.
aura,
Or
to be
farming
honest.
for no
Like-
reason whatsoever.
But
I would
it's
love
so
to
hard
see,
though.
which I've seen people talk about online. I would love to see Kratos' Laufey to run into Zeus or
Dude, that would be sick.
Ares or all the gods that Kratos killed, and then like they find out that that's his wife, and they instantly are just like,
Oh
fuck.
shit.
oh fuck, I'm dead. Like, this is not good.
I'm dead from the fucking afterlife. I'm
Exactly.
going to the great nowhere. The fuck?
I'm going to the empty. I'll never be able to do anything ever again. You got
but
anything else you want to say about Laufey?
I
before
just
going
think
forward?
I'm sick and tired of fucking internet discourse where everyone has to make everything out to be like the worst fucking possible thing that
before
could
it even comes
ever
out.
be.
Yeah.
Before it's even there. I'm just sick of it. I think the gameplay looks incredible. I like the concept. I can understand
the visuals is amazing too.
the visuals look great. I can understand a little bit of the criticism of Frank the Cube.
Fuck no, it's Jack Quaid. No.
I know we all love Jack Quaid here, but like,
Would anybody ever complain about Mimir?
It just
It's your new Mimir.
yeah, and I love Mimir.
Yeah,
He just
that's the
seems
go.
Frank just seems a little bit out of place, but maybe I'll end up loving him once I play the game. You know?
I mean, I can see how you can say it's out of place, but it's all mythology. So like,
yeah, but
nothing's really out of place. As every mythology.
I
is
agree.
here.
It just seems a little tonally dissonant with what's going on
Yeah.
already. But
It is funny that she's just fighting for her life, and they're like, and he's like, she may now be able to rest, boy. she's she's fighting through.
she's on that shit.
Yeah, she is struggling for her life.
Yeah, no. I think that's really all I wanted to say about
Yeah.
that. I think the game will be awesome, and I'm tired of people acting like it's not gonna fucking be awesome.
I mean, they haven't missed in the Norse saga. So
Yeah, like, come on.
I have faith in them, and that's all we'll say on that matter.
Yeah.
We will now go into, which you're excited for this, our review of the hit horror movie right now, Obsession.
That shit is gas.
What's your score out of 10?
It feels weird to do this in a first
Are
episode
you giving it a 10?
because people are gonna be like, oh, does he just like hand out tens like that? No, I fucking don't.
He nitpicks like. Trust me, you'll see. This is gonna be his first 10 in a while.
Yeah, like
for a while.
On the first episode, I'm giving a fucking 10. Yeah, I'm giving Obsession a 10.
It deserves
it's phenomenal, and I don't.
I'll give it a 9.5.
You're just doing that to piss me off.
I gatekeep my 10s pretty hard. Maybe I would give it a 10.
I genuinely don't know if I've seen many better horror movies at all.
Oh, it's one of the best I've seen. I'm not a big fan of the horror genre because of how it's always what's the word, cliche it is.
There's a lot of
with a lot of their plot points. There's none of that in Obsession.
I think I can maybe name like a couple horror movies that I think are as good as Obsession.
Did you like Smile? That's one of my
haven't
favorites
seen that one.
I've had, because that one was actually like it broke a lot of the cliches too, and it was super creepy, and I really.
I've been meaning to watch it for a long time. I haven't got around to it.
I think you should. But back to Obsession. Go back to what you were saying.
Man, it's incredible. I genuinely don't think I've been as unsettled, and
that's the best word.
Yeah,
unsettled.
Because I wouldn't. It is scary. The movie is scary, but I wouldn't call it like. It's not like in your face horror. Not in really, a way. No. I mean, there is some in your face horror.
It has the modern jump scare, like Curry Barker said. He coined
which
that
I like that term a lot because I feel like that resonates better nowadays because everyone's always expecting a jump scare. It's so easy to kind of predict when they're going to happen.
For anybody who doesn't know, the modern jump scare, the director coined this term, is whenever you just have a point in the movie where the audience is like, "Ooh, I didn't like that at all. That made me feel uncomfortable. Like, I didn't like that." And that's what he's saying the modern jump scares, which he does like amazing.
You know, and makes you jump.
That's why I've always haven't liked jump scares that much either.
Because they feel, a lot of the time they feel cheap. They feel like
they make you think it's a villain in there, and then just a cat runs out of
and it's just that every time we're like, come on, man, like seriously, like we're just gonna hit some strings on the composition and something's just gonna jump, and then that makes you jump, like that's, and there's nothing actually there, like it's nothing important. Like I hate that gets really annoying.
This movie was so good with just like always leaving you on your toes and always like thinking, what the fuck is gonna happen? How is this going to go? I'm upset that I was so ready to watch the movie that I ended up seeing clips on TikTok and constantly watching them. So the big, headbang on the car.
You got that spoiled for you?
Yeah, so when he was in the car, so when that would have been a good jump scare. That would have freaked me out. But when they're in the car, I'm just sitting there like, oh fuck, it's gonna happen any second. It's gonna happen any second. Like.
Well, that brings me to a point that I want to talk about with Obsession, is that the tension building in the movie is like masterwork of tension building.
100%.
It's so good. Like that scene specifically, the car scene. I hadn't seen that scene online like you had before you watched the movie, but like something is going to happen when he gets in that car.
Yeah.
You know there's something is going to happen. You can just tell something is going to happen because, he's literally sneaking out in the middle of the night, to go meet up with another woman, while she's like been on.
When she knows that she has feelings for her. Yeah, Nikki knows that.
Well,
she has feelings for him.
Other Nikki. Also probably knows.
Yeah.
Anyways, something is going to happen that whole scene, and they just like keep drawing it out, so you're like just waiting, you're anticipating for it to come,
and then it's so sudden,
and then just out of nowhere it's like bam.
Yeah, and she's dead in 3 seconds. And she still did it like 18 more times.
And that's another thing about that scene, since I hadn't seen it beforehand like you had. I didn't know what she was going to do, so like as soon as she breaks through the windshield and then the brick is just like right to it, I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, Is she gonna stop? No, definitely not. Like,
So, is she going to jail?
I think so. I mean, how are you getting out of that?
I've seen online. I told you there's ways that she could pin it, but
I
then
just
I
don't
didn't
think
think
so.
of the most simple thing. Tell the judge about tell your lawyer about it. Lawyer, with their wish, I wish that she wins this case.
Bro, they're not doing that. A lawyer's not doing that.
She could get someone to do it. Have her mom do it. Be like, Mom, I promise you this is what happened. Make my daughter not go to jail for this. Boom. She doesn't go to jail.
Hear me out. Give a homeless person a beer and then tell them.
See, now you're cooking.
Come on, tell me that
Give them
would
some
work.
crack, you know?
No, no.
Get them hooked.
No,
A
straight
beer isn't enough, bro. You know, they're homeless for a reason.
up. Jesus Christ.
You gotta give them the hardcore shit, man.
All right, so we're bringing out the methamphetamine then.
Yeah.
We gotta hit up
Hit up Walter.
hit up Walter. Walter, put your dick away, Walter.
We're not having sex right now, Walter. Back to Obsession now. We wrote here, which is we should have because this needs to be talked about in the. How do you say her last name?
It's Navarrete.
Navaretti's
I've heard her say it
performance.
in interviews that I've seen with her.
Get that lady an Oscar. I don't
I don't-
need to watch anything else for the rest of the year. Give her the Oscar. It won't even be close.
I agree. Honestly, normally, I'm always the type of person I'm like, I want to see what everyone has to bring to the table.
I don't this time.
This time, I'm like genuinely just fucking hand it to her, bro.
Yeah.
Just
Give it to her today.
Just
Like,
give her the Oscar.
yeah.
I don't even fucking want to see any other performance.
Matt Damon's not
Like-
gonna beat that. Any main characters in Disclosure Day aren't gonna beat that.
I've heard. So I heard
I've
good.
heard mixed reviews.
I
for
heard
Disclosure
good
Day.
things about Disclosure Day when the review embargo's lifted, and then when actual people,
They were saying it was bad.
as if reviewers aren't actual people, that's not what I'm.
They're
implying.
AI. They're all AI. That's what it is.
But yeah, then when like the general audience, that's more what I'm trying
Mm.
to say, started seeing it, I've just seen straight negative takes. Like everyone's been like, this movie sucks.
I haven't seen anybody say anything bad about
I
Obsession.
have seen so many negative takes on Disclosure Day.
Yeah, but for Obsession, I
Obsession,
haven't seen
no,
that at all.
everything has been
the
positive.
worst I've seen is what the Escape podcast said. They still gave it like the lowest
Dude,
was an 8.
I genuinely don't understand their scores on that.
They both still said they like it.
Yeah, they liked it,
They just
but
aren't like
Come on, man,
as
that
high on
movie.
it about
That's one of
everything
the
else.
that's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it was. I mean, this year has already been cooking with gas.
Dude, there's
with
which
the
we'll
different
we'll
movies.
get to that later too, but
We'll get to that right after we talk about this because our next segment is about the movies and TV shows and everything we've watched this year so far is the budget and how much it made.
Oh yeah,
Which
yeah.
is record breaking and insane. $750,000
Is what
budget,
they spent on the movie.
and then it's at like 300 million now
Yeah.
at the box office.
yeah, I think it just crossed 300 million this past weekend,
It's
Um,
ridiculous.
and
That's got to be like the biggest profit ever on a movie, right?
no, there have been other low budget horror movies that have done that well.
Whiplash, maybe.
I don't know what the budget on that one was, but
I know it was really low.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But they got J.K. Simmons in that bitch. It had to be at least
That
a
was
little
the
bit.
whole budget.
Probably.
That was the whole thing.
Probably.
That's what it was.
God, Whiplash is so good though too. But yeah, no, low budget. I'm really loving to see these low budget movies be able to
Make good
perform
money,
as
yeah.
well as they're doing.
A24 has
Um,
been killing it the past couple of years.
Oh yeah, they've made a lot of great movies.
Yeah.
Like
I
what's
still need to watch Backrooms. I know you do too.
I haven't seen that either, but
That one I've heard mixed reviews about.
I've heard
too,
mixed
though.
reviews about it. I've heard it's good, but that the third act falls apart. We'll decide our own feelings on that whenever we eventually see it.
100%.
But yeah, I think it's really cool that these low budget movies are starting to be made, and find this massive success. I feel like it's showing some sort of shift in the Hollywood paradigm a little bit, because like these big budget movies, they're budgets are only getting bigger, which means the amount that they need to make back is getting bigger, and those numbers
like Mandalorian and Grogu probably won't make it back.
that one's probably a flop. And dude, we're both huge Star Wars fans. Neither of us has seen that fucking movie yet.
To be fair, we were gonna watch it opening night, but we were busy with something.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember
I think I had to get called into work that day, so
Yeah.
that is like we were gonna watch it opening night, and then it came out the week before both my trips. So then I was gone for so long, and we never watched it. But I don't even know if I still want to watch it in theaters now.
I'm kind of over it at this point.
At this point, I'd only do it for you guys. If you guys want us to watch it, if you guys want us to watch that and review it, just start commenting. Which I was gonna say this whenever he was talking earlier about as a creator, when we were first talking about like being a creator and stuff, how you can like put something out and then hear from other people. I was gonna say this. I will make a promise that I will always care for all my subscribers and be looking to respond to you and care for y'all and talk back to you guys and give you guys whatever you need.
Hell yeah. It's always about the fans at the end of the day.
Back to what you were saying, or do you want to go into our rankings of everything we've watched and played this year?
I think I got most of the things that I wanted to say off. It's just cool that we're seeing these low budgets have success, and I want to see more of it, and I want to see more breakout stars. I'm tired of seeing the same faces all the time.
Seeing like Pedro Pascal in every movie.
Listen, he's a great actor. I'm tired of his face. Love him. He's a great actor.
Though.
It is a cute face.
It is a cute face. Yeah.
But I'm tired of the same actors.
I wish I could say I have anxiety and
dude,
and just touch my coworker.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I'm kidding.
That's crazy.
All right. On to what I was saying. We are going to rank our favorite movies, TV shows, and video games that have came out this year that we have actually experienced. So we both have not watched every movie. We haven't watched Backrooms, like we said. We haven't watched Mandalorian and Grogu. So we'll have to tell you what we've watched and give you our ranking. So do you want to go first? I'll give this to you so you can see yours, or do you remember yours?
I don't remember the exact list, so I'll probably need to look at it again.
All right, I got you. Yours is, you can go first. There you go.
All right, so
name off all the ones that you've watched first.
So you're probably going to feel some type of way about these first two, but let me start down at 5. So this one I haven't finished. It came out in the past month. Excuse me. 007 First Light, the new video game. I've heard good things.
I want to.
Dude, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I want to play that game.
It's fantastic. It's the storyline is like immediately great off the get-go. Mm-hmm. It has one of the best like tutorials of any game I've ever played. The tutorial's like crazy good.
Better than Lego Batmans?
I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. But dude, it's actually crazy how they made a tutorial so good. Like it's crazy. It's so good. And the characters, I think I already said that, but like they're just all very like defined characters. They all have very specific motivations, and there's a lot of moving pieces. The game is very similar to Uncharted actually, in how it plays.
Still haven't fucking finished it, have you?
I haven't finished Uncharted 4, all right?
I've been telling him to finish Uncharted 4 for the past year because he got halfway through it and didn't finish it, and it is one of the greatest endings to a franchise in video game history, and he will not fucking watch it or play it.
I'm gonna play it. I just have other shit on my fucking plate right now, like a 007 First Light, which is very good.
That shouldn't be on your plate over Uncharted 4.
You should play it. You would love this game if you love Uncharted 4.
More than Uncharted 4?
You haven't played 007.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's in my top 5 favorite video games. You know what the fuck you're talking about. It's in my... Okay, my fault. My fault. Proceed.
And the guy who plays Bond in the game, dude, just making the live action Bond. He's fucking awesome. He's
Did he do the motion capture too? So
yeah.
it looks like
It's his
him?
face. It's his
Okay.
face. The only thing that's different is that in real life he's blonde, and in the game they have him with brown hair, and
Dye
they
his
can just
hair.
just dye his hair.
Simple.
And his hair is a little curlier in real life, but like who cares?
Straighten it.
Yeah, like it's a simple fix.
Yeah, I definitely need to get that.
But
to
no,
start playing that
the
one.
game is super fun.
I gotta play through God of War first though.
There's like cool spy gadgets that you get. You have like this watch called a Q lens.
I see you can like get out of any like almost getting caught by like making an excuse. And
You
fucking
can
around.
you can still get caught by trying too many excuses, but
Okay, I see.
but James Bond is really good at lying in this game, and like they have dude, like his charm is off the fucking charts. That's why I'm like
As
this.
it should be.
That's why I'm like this guy. This guy just needs to play it in
Yeah.
live action. Like stop looking for another actor. He's
Just
really
give it to
good.
him. Yeah.
He's really good, and I mean, they scanned his face. He already looks great as
Yeah,
Bond.
So it fits.
Just
exactly.
just put him in a movie, bro. He's an actor. Put him in a movie.
Have you even watched many of the James Bond films?
I really haven't.
I have not watched any.
I think that would be a fun segment for us to do, is for us to actually go through all of the 007 movies and rank them. I think
Isn't
that
that like 27 movies?
I don't think it's that many. It's probably in the 15s to 20s to like early 20, not early 20s, but like beginning 20s.
I don't know why I'm complaining about that, but then I'll watch all of the MCU even when they release some dog shit.
Most James Bond movies are at minimum entertaining. You know what I mean? That at least from what I hear. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen much. I've really only seen Daniel Craig Bond movies.
I've heard those are the best, so I feel like
I'm literally disagreeing with you, and I haven't seen any of the others, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
he'll do that a lot. He'll do that a lot.
No, I won't. Come on.
You'll disagree with me all the time.
Well,
when
that's
you
because I
don't
just
have-
like to disagree with you, bro.
Fuck you. All right, next on your list.
All right. Anyway, yeah. 007 First Light. Great game. I haven't finished it. I would give it a rating if I had finished
Is
it.
that
but-
your number 5? So you've only done 5 projects this year?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm way behind. So excuse me, everyone. I'm going to watch a bunch of shit. I'm behind on The Boys. I'm behind on Daredevil Born Again. I'm gonna get to them. I haven't got there.
He hasn't even watched season 4 of The Boys.
I've watched half of it. And
I
it sucked.
I get
It
wanting
sucks.
to stop
It
halfway
sucks.
through season 4. It's
So,
not
yeah.
very good.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. So I didn't feel a strong pull back to The
Yeah.
Boys.
I get it.
But yeah, Spider Noir might be on this list once I finish it. We'll see.
Yeah, we're both halfway through that. You've been watching it black and white, right?
Duh. The
Ah,
fuck.
how Nicolas Cage intended it.
On
You're
God.
goddamn
On
right. Yeah, you gotta
Now
watch it like that.
I'm gonna go watch it again in color though, because
yeah.
I think
I love the show so far.
I've just seen some scenes here and there of the color grading, or just like how they colored the show.
It looks really good. It looks like they
really good.
oversaturated a little too
Well,
much.
so I
sometimes,
think
but-
I think they kind of applied the same sort of like Technicolor
Oh yeah, I did
ideas,
hear that. Yeah.
that they did back in the day when old black and white movies were turning into
Mm-hmm.
color movies. So I think we're nearing an hour. Anyways, next one, number 4 for this year that I've seen, watched, played, Invincible Season 4. I know you're gonna think that's low.
There better be some gas. Okay, there's 2 things I can see being above that.
Yeah, and they're above them for you too.
Yes,
maybe not. Let me
yes.
not spoil your list, but
You're not wrong.
but there's one on there that you're gonna be mad about, but that's because you just don't understand.
I
Anyway,
think I saw it earlier. Yeah.
so Invincible Season 4 is really good. I think there's a couple lulls in the season.
Starts very slow.
Yeah, there's a couple lulls in the season, but like
me and my friends were struggling. We watched it together weekly, and we were struggling to. Once we were near the end, because we were like, "Oh wow, the end of this has been fucking incredible," and
Yeah.
we were struggling to like remember what happened in each of the 3 episodes. You're like, "This happened in this episode, or was it this episode, or when did this happen?" It's like, yeah, it's kind of just all a bunch of build up for the first 4 episodes.
Yeah.
But even those episodes are good Invincible episodes, except for the
I didn't even like necessarily hate that episode as much
You
as other
hated
people.
the devil
I
his voice
No,
and how
no.
he looked.
no, I didn't. It's Bruce Campbell. like,
Yeah, you can't hate on that.
I can't hate on Bruce
Campbell
Campbell
as a devil. Yeah.
but I didn't like his like the character of the devil, how he was written.
Yeah, he did look like a bitch.
Yeah,
A little bit.
I'm like sitting here talking like I want the devil to be menacing and like,
I mean,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it sounds like I'm trying to be like, why is my devil not the devil? Like, you know,
Right,
like
I see what you're saying.
like trying to be like, why do I not have a Bible accurate devil or some shit? I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care that much about that episode. A lot of people hated it a lot. I didn't hate it.
I think we'll have the same overall decisions or opinions on season 4, where the first 4 episodes are just your classic Invincible filler. They're good.
Not
nothing
episode
special.
2 though. Episode 2.
Oh yeah, the Nolan backstory.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that-
episode
that
was
was
great
really
too.
good.
Yes, but once it gets to episode 5,
It's just like
every episode is at least a 9 out of 10.
it's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
From there to the end, it's like, and people shat on the finale a little bit.
Dude, because they just wanted punch, punch, pow, pow.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
that's,
the finale was great if you ask me.
like if they had Thrag make that deal at the beginning and then went on with other shit, it would have been so much worse, like they did in
Yeah.
the comics. But having Mark have the PTSD and you at
Dude,
that
that was
last time
great.
being like, oh shit, is he actually there? And then he says, yes, we are here. Yeah, amazing. You can.
that
That's
shit was
amazing.
great.
So
that shit
good.
was great. I love that.
And I said Thrawn.
Thrawn.
Thrag had
We need a Thrawn
some of
movie.
the most aura I've ever seen in the history of anything. Like, honestly. Like,
No, that whole fucking impact
how
frame
the second
scene.
that Omni-Man can get close to him, he just slightly moves back.
weave.
And then the uppercut that fucking winds up a wind tunnel.
That was crazy. He straight up airbended.
Yeah, and then the I killed Conquest, I'll kill you too. Show me.
Yeah.
In the demon impact frame. Like, some
was
of the
pretty
most
crazy.
aura I've ever seen. After
Yeah.
that episode, I was like, how do we
The demon
stop
impact
him?
frame is like is one of the craziest parts.
It's so funny because right before the episode before, all you see on social media is oh, Thrag's a fraud. He's not. They're really scared of him. He ain't shit. Yada yada yada. And then after that episode came out, everybody's just. I would like to send my deepest apologies to you, Grand
Dude,
Regent.
that was the funniest day on the internet for me after that episode.
Oh my God.
Where just everyone was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please
Yeah.
forgive me. Please."
Exactly.
That-
I didn't mean it. I didn't understand your game.
And then there'd be people being like, "Look at my phone, Graham Regent. I never doubted you."
Yeah, the
like
deep meme.
yeah, the deep. That shit was
But
hilarious.
you don't even know the context of that scene because you haven't watched The Boys season 5.
Well, fuck you. Anyway, let's move on.
It is probably the second worst season, though. Honestly.
I mean-
unfortunately.
Yeah, because season 1 and 3 are like the best ones, and season 2 is the worst. You know I'm right.
I don't understand how people don't like season 2.
Season 2 was the whole Angstrom
Yeah.
plotline. I liked
Oh,
it.
you were. I was talking about The Boys. We just
Oh.
mixed it up. I know you're right. Yes.
I was talking about Invincible
Yes.
still.
Yes.
For the boys, season 2 is my favorite season. Personally,
A lot of people say it's the worst too before 4 and
No,
5.
season-
Before 4 and 5. That's
season
what people
2
were
is great. I don't know what
saying.
the
I know.
fuck people are
That's
on.
why I was like, what?
No, season 4
I mean,
is
season
the
1
worst.
through 3 are amazing. Then 4 through 5 kind of fall off.
Three,
like a
three, I
motherfucker.
didn't like as much as 1 or 2. To be
I love
honest.
me some
but
Jensen Ackles.
I know you do.
I love me
I
some
know.
Jensen Ackles.
That's that Supernatural in you.
Uh-huh. One of my favorite shows of all time.
Supernatural is pretty good. I need to watch it all the way through, but
Does fall
I
off, but
started
it's
it
still
first.
good.
I started that show first,
And
and
who
I
finished first?
you did,
Dad
but
also started first. He started.
no, Dad. I told Dad
No,
to start.
I mean, he started before me, so
Yeah.
I ended up starting.
I was the one who got the family into
yes. He started watching, and I started watching a couple episodes with him at season 3, and then I got hooked, and I started watching
Mm-hmm.
like a whole season with him, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and start from the beginning, and then I caught up to him by like he was like 4 seasons ahead of me. I caught up to him by like season 6 or 7. You
it.
know,
You did not.
I had to. I'm sorry. All right, we've kind of been
Um,
dragging on your list,
yeah.
so let's go through it a little quicker.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to be able to talk to me about much about this one anyway.
Resident
Evil Requiem. That game is incredible. It's the 10th mainline Resident Evil game. I've been telling this stupid motherfucker right here in front
Better
of me.
than this?
Yeah. I bought this for him for fucking Christmas one year. And this is like...
It was 1 year ago.
It was not 1 year. It was
1
like
year
3.
The fuck it was.
It was like
years
3
ago.
years ago that I bought
The
this fucking
PS5
game.
wasn't even out 3 years ago.
Yes, it fucking...
I'm
Dude, you're...
rage baiting you.
Oh, it's working. It's working. Piece of fucking shit. Play that fucking game. Anyway.
Play Uncharted 4. Go on a little bit about
Resident
it, and then
Evil
go
is
to
a
the next
fucking
one.
goated franchise. Play the fucking
So
game.
is Uncharted.
I played all of them. I just haven't finished 4. All right. I don't know why I'm flicking you off. Flick him off. Anyway, Resident Evil Requiem is really good, and I'm gonna kind of give you the rundown of why it's so good, and other Resident Evil fans will agree with me, because you don't really understand much about the series.
Does Leon do a backflip for no reason at one point?
Yes.
He
Of
loves
course he
doing
does.
that. He
Of
loves.
course he does.
He loves
Um,
that. That's his favorite thing ever, bro.
I'm trying to remember exactly when it happens, but I'm like almost 90% positive he did. But I don't remember where it is. Anyway, Resident Evil as a franchise started out as survival horror video games, and they like, perfected the survival horror genre. When they started coming out in like the late 90s. And then eventually, as they got further into the series, they started becoming a lot more action oriented. And Resident Evil 4, the original, that's the remake. The one that I bought you is a remake. The original is when it like perfectly blended action and horror together. And people still cite Resident Evil 4, the original, as being one of the best games ever made. I haven't played the original. I've only played the remake. But then after 4, the original one, they went really far into the action. And like Resident Evil 5, I played that one actually when I was younger. Resident Evil 5 is just so over-the-top action. Like, you got fucking... Chris Redfield literally punching a boulder to knock it into a fucking volcano. Like, it's some over the top cheesy bullshit, but it has a lot of charm in 5, and 5 has one of the best like co-op experiences in gaming. But then like Resident Evil 6 like went way too far with the camp and action. Everyone hated it. So they had to like reboot the whole franchise.
Is that where it's at now?
They rebooted it with 7 to go right back to the survival horror, like really lean into survival horror fully. And then they started doing remakes. So they remade Resident Evil 2, and then they remade Resident Evil 3, which everyone hated because they cut out like 90% of the content of the original game in that remake. And then the Resident Evil 4, that's considered one of the best remakes ever made. So is Resident Evil 2. And then they kept with the survival horror thing in Resident Evil 8. Now this is not... Did I say it was 10 earlier? I am pointing to it like I have the game case.
You said it was 10.
It's 9. I tweaked. Resident Evil Requiem, what it does is it brings back Leon, who is the protagonist of 4 and 2. And... he is the action side of the gameplay. But then you also play as this new character, Grace Ashcroft, who is the survival horror character. And you play as her in first person, and you play as Leon in third person.
I have a coworker at Smith Burger that he talks about how he's been wanting to play it, but he has a new kid and works like 50 hours, so he never can. But he said that like that aspect that you can switch from first to third person is so cool.
It is. And you can switch per character which one you want to do. They just recommend that you do first person for Grace and then third person for Leon. But it just like marries the two sides of the franchise's coin so well together. Like, it's genuinely like, it's pretty fucking scary. It got me shitting my britches a little bit. But then like when you're playing Leon, it's just badass simulator. Like
Okay.
you're just sitting here like literally parrying rockets with a fucking axe.
Parrying rockets.
You're parrying rockets with a fucking axe, and like
I could do that.
no, you fucking couldn't.
I could do that.
And like you're just like blowing shit up and like shooting everything. It's awesome, and you're doing like roundhouse kicks.
I need to get to this. I just have been.
It's a great game.
I've been lacking on single player games in general, and then I got into God of War again, and now I'm hooked. So.
Resident Evil. I'm kind of new gen when it comes to Resident Evil. I only started playing with. Well, I played Resident Evil 5 when I was a kid, but I only started playing Resident Evil really like getting into the franchise with Resident Evil 2 remake. And it's now one of my favorite franchises ever. Mm-hmm. So I need you to get into it so we can fucking talk about it because it's awesome. Anyway, let's move on. I talked about that for a long time.
Yeah, for your next two, just state your list, and since those are my top two as well, we'll talk about them when we get to my list.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, my second favorite media of the year is Project Hail Mary.
Great fucking
fantastic movie. Sci-fi movie. That's all I'm going to say on that for now. We'll talk about it more later. And then number one is Obsession, which I know you're going to be a little mad about that order, but
I am honestly not mad about it. Both are pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
But now we are going to go into my favorite movie and TV shows from 2026. I don't have any games on here. I've played Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, but I haven't finished it, so I haven't added that on. Besides that, I have not played any other new video games. Wolverine and GTA 6, though. I'm going to be playing those like a motherfucker.
Damn straight.
Okay, so starting off with mine, I have six things on here instead of 5 because I've watched some more stuff than him. I'm actually caught up on the shows I care about. Okay, sorry. But at number 6, I'm gonna say The Boys season 5. I and a lot of people will agree think that they messed up in a lot of aspects with this season. The writing is still good when it comes to certain parts, and it's just the first half, even more than half of this season is the same plot line getting rehashed over and over and over in each front, and like there's not really much progress getting anywhere. And then once that progress is made near the end, it just they kind of took that plot point away and made it not matter anymore. All I'm going to say for that, for people who watch the show, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but I don't want to spoil him, is V1. That was a huge plot point, and then once it finally came to its conclusion with it, they just forgot about it, and then there was nothing else that happened with it. Yeah, it was not good. I do think the best episode of the season was the finale.
I've heard a lot of people
by
saying
far
that.
The best. But the finale could have been so much better for everything that was set up with the boys in throughout all the other seasons if they actually set shit up better in the rest of the season. Like it seemed rushed, but then all the character moments that were important, I felt they did successfully. Huey and Butcher's how they end with each other, how Huey and Starlight end with each other, I think worked really well. How the Deep ends, I think he had the perfect ending that he could have had. Same as Homelander, I think he had the perfect ending. A phenomenal acting job by Anthony Starr in his last performance, but it's just they took too long to actually set up anything meaningful, and they did the same thing as season 4 where they just, instead of trying to make the story good, they just have weird freaky sex shit.
Yeah.
Why in the episode before the finale am I watching a 2-minute scene of a dog superhero and a cat superhero sniffing each other's butts and saying what they ate that day?
Dog, what the fuck?
That was the episode before the series finale. What the fuck? Yeah. So that's why that's at my number 6. At number 5, people might not like this, but I have Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I am not as high on Daredevil Born Again Season 2 as everybody else. I feel like it's like at the same quality of Season 1 of Born Again, which I did really like Born Again. A lot of people had issues with it, but I really liked Born Again, except for it had the Disney Plus problem where they build up so much, and then in the last episode they have to try to put it all together, and it's rushed.
It's a TV problem at this point,
Yeah, it
not
is.
just Disney Plus.
100%. That, I mean, The Boys did it.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
I was just talking
Exactly.
about. I mean, I still love Daredevil Born Again. There's still some great moments. The last 2 episodes also are the best of it. They really start cooking in the last 2 episodes. I really liked it. It's just not as high as everybody else. I don't think it's like one of the best seasons of television, like some people are saying, or of superhero television. Both seasons of Born Again are still not better than a single season of the Netflix show, but that is a pretty high bar.
I was gonna say you're not crossing that threshold unless you like really fucking cook hard.
Exactly. All right, so at my number 4, I have Maul Shadow Lord, but you haven't finished that, right?
I need to finish that shit so bad. I've seen the first like episode or two. I don't know why.
I assume you know the spoiler.
Darth Vader's in it.
Okay, so I can talk about that. The first half, all these 3 that I have, the 3 TV shows that I have at the bottom, it's like the first half, their setup is like not really going anywhere until this one's better at it than both of those. Or actually, no, Daredevil Born Again season 2 doesn't really do that much. I take that back. But Maul, like the first couple episodes are a little slow, setting everything up. And I still enjoyed those episodes. The animation is fucking incredible as it is.
It
with Clone
does
Wars
look really
animation.
good.
Yeah.
Well, it's even better than Clone Wars
know,
animation. Like it looks incredible.
But the last 3 episodes is where it really hits its stride. It gets really, really good. The action is great, and then just Vader in that is holy aura with Vader every time. Anytime something's going good for the main characters in between episode 3 and episode 4,
Vader Aura Farm.
yeah, you're dead. You're not surviving, buddy. It's over for you. I am excited for season 2. I think the other things that I have ahead of it are better. This has been a great year as a fan of media and a fan of nerd shit. So I can't complain.
Yeah.
I still enjoyed all 3 that I've said so far, but those are my lowest. At number 3, I got Invincible season 4. It's, like I said, first half not as good as the second half because it's a lot of setup, but it's just basic Invincible filler, and I enjoyed it. But the last 4 episodes are all
crazy.
9 out of 10 and all go so hard. But now we can talk about my number 1 and 2 because we have them flipped. I have Obsession as my second favorite movie or my second favorite thing of the year. He in Project Hail Mary is my number 1. He has it flipped. He has Project Hail Mary at 2. I have and has Obsession at 1.
Yeah, we've already talked about Obsession, I think, enough tonight, so we can
So
just
I
move
completely
on to...
understand why you have Obsession above it, but I will make my case for Project Hail Mary at number 1. When it first came out, I normally don't rewatch movies in theaters unless it's a Marvel movie because I'm weird like that. I wanted to rewatch it right away.
Oh, me too.
I even wanted to get it on a Blu-ray, which I still might. Like, I was even contemplated for a little if I want to put it in my top 5 movies of all time.
I mean, it's really, really
That's
good.
how good it is.
It's
I mean,
really
how
good.
much care for, like, the love of cinema that was put into it with the cinematography and the practical. Rocky was
Shout
practical.
out Greg Fraser.
Yeah, and then Rocky's practical.
Oh yeah, the puppet genuinely looks so good in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't tell at all.
And you cannot not love Rocky. You can't.
Rocky's my fucking guy.
Yeah, he's
Amaze.
It's so good. It's such a good, heartfelt movie. Great story, great acting. Ryan Gosling in it is phenomenal.
As usual.
I understand having
talking more
obsession
about.
over it, but it's
It's honestly really hard for me. I genuinely think both movies. Again, this is the first episode. I'm telling you guys, I don't give 10 out of 10s often. It's
a great year for
It's
cinema.
not that often.
Do you give Project Hail Mary a 10 too?
Yeah, probably. Like,
I give it a 10.
Which is why I'm like, I could kind of flip-flop where Obsession and Project Hail Mary are. I might be a little bit recency biased on Obsession right now.
Yeah, it happens.
But like, yeah, Project Hail Mary, I saw it 3 times in the theaters because I loved it so much. And it's really nice to have a sci-fi movie that isn't just like bleak as fuck.
That's what's so good about it too. Yeah, is
Because like Interstellar, fantastic movie, is one of my favorites ever.
I think Interstellar's bleak.
It's pretty bleak, dude.
He saved the world.
He does save the world, but it's sad. It's sad because
it's sad
he misses
because
his
he
daughter's
missed his
life.
daughter's life, but
He does save the world, yes, but he misses his
because
daughter's
of his
whole life.
connection to his daughter.
I know, but like it's still sad.
It's a little
You know?
more sad because yes, he missed his daughter's life.
All
But
I'm
you can't
saying-
say it's bleak.
All I'm saying,
That's like saying there's there's
Okay,
weird time
Bleak
shit
was-
in the
Bleak-
Dark Knight.
bleak was maybe a strong word on that one, but
No, I get what you're saying.
what I was trying to say is that Project Hail Mary is just so full of absolutely good vibes and just like it's not afraid to have a happy ending. Like a full happy
I love
ending.
the message of the movie is that no matter how bad the things are looking, just like the theme song of the movie says, it'll be all right.
Dude, I didn't think they would.
That's such a banger too, the Harry
Dude.
Styles song.
I didn't think they'd get me to like a Harry Styles song, bro.
Yeah, I know your hate with Harry Styles.
I
That's
don't
surprising
I don't
that
even.
they-
I don't even hate. I've never
you just
listened to
don't
his
like
music.
it One Direction.
No, that's not even it either. I don't know. I literally have no reason.
Yeah.
Actually, genuinely, I have no reason to have anything against Harry Styles at all. I just have not listened to his music, and I think I have some sort of bias against boy bands, even though I like them too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get it.
I just think I like the boy bands better when they're in the boy band than when they're solo artists.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A little bit better.
I can't explain except for Justin Timberlake.
But, I mean, we really aren't like. There's nothing to argue about here because we both have them at number 1 and 2. And we both love them so much. We just
Yeah.
have a preference between which one is better. And I completely understand why you think Obsession better. Project Hail Mary stuck with me, and it
stuck with me
still
too.
stuck with me. Like I can't wait to watch it again when it's available.
Dude,
like
I
every
mean-
time I go to Walmart now, whenever we're getting groceries, I check to see if it's in their little section
Nice.
for Blu-ray because I'm like, I need to get this.
I mean,
motherfucker,
I
man.
told you like immediately after I watched the movie the first time, I went home and ordered the book.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Yeah, which is
immediately.
crazy.
And I didn't just
Which
order.
shout out Andy Weir. He makes
Yeah.
the best sci-fi books. The Martian.
I ordered his 3-pack book with The Martian, Project Hail Mary, and what's the third one called?
Didn't you say they're probably gonna make a movie about that third one?
So apparently, Phil Lord and Chris Miller.
The Goats.
Yeah,
They produced my favorite movie of all time,
I know, and they made Project Hail Mary,
which is might be in my top
but
5.
that's apparently what they were trying to do first was, I think it's called Artemis. I think is what the book is called, which is the third book that comes in the pack that I got, and it's like a moon-based story. Anyways, I think they were originally supposed to be doing that first, but some weird thing happened where they just couldn't do it, and then they were like, well, let's make Project Hail Mary instead. So I think they're gonna come back and do Artemis.
That's sick. That's sick.
After whenever they have the time to, because they're busy as fuck, I'm sure.
I mean, they still
they're-
gotta release Across the Spider-Verse.
You mean Beyond?
Fuck, you're right.
Fucking idiot.
All right, bro. Well, okay, so we are running short on time, so we're only gonna do this one last segment, and then we'll cut it off.
That's fine.
But what we're talking about, we can segue into this next subject because we're gonna do our filmography and talking about Project Hail Mary. Ryan Gosling in it was incredible. Yeah. He was the only part that is. He's the only person that I would put next to Indy for Oscar, but no, give that shit to her. I mean, she deserves it.
They're split by gender anyway at the Oscars.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's actor
Fucking
and actress.
Bullshit. What the hell is that?
I mean,
what happens if there's a they them?
I mean, that's genuinely kind of a good question because what does happen?
What happens then? Do you give them both if they do that?
No, no.
I'm kidding. That wasn't that. No.
They probably are gonna need to like eventually just make like
one.
a non-binary
or they just
award.
put them all together.
Or do that. I'd be fine with that. But then
Ryan Gosling and Indy couldn't win.
I don't know if Ryan Gosling necessarily gave an Oscar performance this year. I think he was really good.
Who's gonna beat it? Matt Damon in Odyssey. You think he's gonna give an Oscar performance?
Probably not. I like Matt Damon.
Tom
a lot.
Holland in Brand New Day.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. That's my
It's
go.
It's gonna
That's
be
my goat.
no. It's gonna be Robert Pattinson in Dune 3.
My goat.
You hear me?
Fuck no. He's not
gonna
even
be-
the main character.
Okay, so I guess he would get he'd get a supporting role.
What?
Actor
So it'd be
nom.
Timothy Chalamet?
I don't want to give it Timothy Chalamet an Oscar nom. I like him as an actor. I do think he's a good actor, but something about his like persona is just off-putting to me. Love you though, Timothy. Work with me someday.
Okay, yes. Work with me someday. Like I was saying, we're doing our first filmography. We're doing it about an actor. The actor we were just talking about, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
So, again with this, we haven't watched all of his movies, so we're just putting what we have into our rankings, okay?
And
so, I've only watched 5 in total. How many did you have on yours?
I've seen about 6.
Or 7?
I was gonna do it, but then I
Okay.
held back.
I already did it twice this
Yeah,
episode.
man.
What the fuck? I'm
Sorry. All right.
I'm ruined. I've done it twice this episode. But for mine, I have 5 movies from Ryan Gosling that I've watched. I've watched The Nice Guys, Crazy Stupid Love, Project Hail Mary, Remember the Titans, and Fall Guy. Okay? So here's my ranking of those 5, one by one. So my least favorite Ryan Gosling movie that I've watched is Fall Guy. I actually ended up watching it for a film class, and Fall Guy was actually pretty good. Have you watched Fall Guy?
I haven't seen that one.
It actually was really good. I actually really liked it a lot. But Ryan Gosling is in just such super gas fire flame movies that it's like
he kind of is though.
yeah,
Like he's
great in that though. His charisma's great. Like the story's pretty good. It's pretty funny. Good action in it as well since he's a stuntman. So the action's pretty good. I liked it all around overall. I
Yeah.
just like everything else above it. At number 4, he's not a main role. He's a supporting role. So I don't even know if you can technically count this. But I have Remember the Titans.
I mean, any movie he's in technically counts.
Yeah.
When we're doing this.
I mean, it's one of the best sports movies that there is. The two races merging for the football team and the racial division that they deal with and all the you've watched Remember the Titans too, right? No,
I think
you're not
I've-
big into
no,
sports movies.
I'm really not. I think I maybe have seen it, like a decade ago or like a decade and a half ago. So if I don't really remember anything about it, if I have seen
But
it.
yeah, the racial the racism that's dealt with is heavy and it's really well written, and Denzel Washington's great in that movie as well. And then them end up going undefeated. Just a great movie great sports movie, one of the best that there's ever been. At my number 3, which you told me you haven't watched, which is absolutely insane, is Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Crazy Stupid Love is my favorite rom-com that I have ever watched. I'm not joking. It is my favorite rom-com.
The Proposal. Sorry, I was pulling out the Deadpool and Wolverine
Bro.
joke.
But
That movie's actually gas though. Anyway, continue.
I think I got to do Crazy Stupid Love as my favorite rom-com. And I love Adam Sandler movies. It's so funny and it's so good and well written throughout, and the way that it all comes together at the end. Like everything that's been a big issue throughout the movie just all comes together at once, and it's a big chaotic explosive mess, and it's so great. It's
Hell
such
yeah.
a great movie. It's so funny, so good. Ryan Gosling in it's also incredible. Anytime Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone are together, they just cook. Which I need to watch La La Land. I'm pissed that I'm not able to put
I haven't
that
seen
on
that
my
one
list.
either, so don't even feel
But-
bad about it.
Like we've talked about this, if we further progress into the podcast, we can always go back to filmographies, and I can always update this if we talk about Ryan Gosling again and give La La Land the flowers I hear it deserves.
That's what I was going to bring up, is that we none of these lists that we give are going to be definitive lists for all time.
They'll always change.
Opinions change per person, per movie, per feelings about a certain actor. Like things change, and we'll come revisit lists every once in a while. Like the 2026 list that we gave earlier. We're only 6 months in. Maybe every single movie we listed
End of the
gets
year, I'm
kicked
gonna
out.
have Doomsday at number 1. I'm so kidding. I probably won't.
I'm gonna have Dune 3 up there.
I'm gonna have
I-
Spider-Man Brand New Day at 1.
It's gonna be Dune 3.
Fuck now. Okay.
You haven't even
anyway.
watched Dune 1 and 2. Watch them. All right.
Anyway, Crazy
Continue.
Stupid Love. I completely recommend it. It's one my favorite rom com of all time. At number two is so I got at number two The Nice Guys and number one Project Hail Mary. So I'm not even gonna speak anymore about Project Hail Mary because we already had our segment on it. But that's my favorite Ryan Gosling movie. I love that movie. It's so good. But Nice Guys is honestly pretty close.
Nice Guys
I
is so much fun.
fucking love
It's
Nice Guys.
so hilarious, dude.
I watched it for the first time like 2 or 3 months ago with Jimmy and Junior, and it's just like we're just sitting there having a blast the entire time. It's
so much fun.
Fucking funny.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
Dude.
It's like one of my
Both fucking Ryan Gosling and why am I blanking on his name right now?
the
Holy
movie
shit.
Russell Crowe.
Thank you.
The movie is so fucking quotable.
Russell
and
Crowe
it's
is
so
hilarious
funny.
in that movie.
Yeah, so is Ryan.
Oh,
Gosling.
they both are, but
He's
I
like, why
had
are
to,
you wet? I was in the. Were you in the water? Yeah, I had to question the mermaids when he was just chasing after them because he was drunk. Like, oh my god! And that whenever he gets his arm broken and he screams like the scream that he makes.
Yep.
It's just the movie through and through. It's just so fucking funny.
I need to rewatch it. It's been so long.
I love it so much. I want to rewatch it again, even though I only watched it 2 or 3 months ago. I highly recommend it. It is a cult classic. They expected it to be a hit at the box office, which it honestly should have been. And
Dude, it's
instead,
so
it just
funny.
became into a huge cult classic, which I'm glad that people understand now. how
People like
great it
came
is.
back to
Yes,
it and
'cause
appreciated it.
it is fucking phenomenal.
It's hilarious.
So funny. I love it so much.
Yeah.
But yes, that is my Ryan Gosling filmography. After Project Hail Mary, I actually wanted to watch a lot more of his stuff. So
We'll
I
be
watched
revisiting
The Nice
that
Guy.
list.
I watched The Nice Guys, but I still have the other ones that I haven't watched. I watched The Nice Guys after Project Hail Mary, and because of how much I liked him in it, and still, he amazed me. But yes, that is my ranking.
All right.
I don't like yours already.
Why?
I
All
told
right.
you about this earlier.
All right.
He also only has 5, right?
I only have 5 on my my filmography for him, but I think I've seen more than what I wrote down. I didn't write down all the ones that I've seen, but I've seen like 2 or 3 more beyond this list. So I haven't seen near all of his movies yet.
Right.
So I would love for us both to come back to this list after we've gone through
I would love
all
to
of
too,
them.
because he's a phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
One of the best.
So, first of all, starting at number 5, Drive. Drive is a great movie. I don't think you've seen that one.
I've heard really good things.
It's really good.
I wanna watch it.
Great action, great drama. I haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe I would be higher on this if I'd seen it
I've
recently.
heard
But
great things. I need to watch it.
it's really good. I don't really have much more to say about it.
It's on my list.
It has good action scenes, great drama. That's basically most of what I remember from it right now. The Nice Guys, I have it for. Like I said, the fact that you're mad about this is another one that I haven't seen in a long time. All right. You're looking at me. You're looking at me. You're looking at me now instead of the fucking camera. You fucking piece of shit.
I don't want to look at you after that shit.
No, dude, I love the fucking movie. These are all good. All 5 of these movies are good. I haven't seen this movie in a while, so maybe it would be higher. Actually,
what's 3?
maybe it would be higher. But
3?
Barbie, dude, Barbie's a good
Barbie
movie.
is better than The Nice
Barbie
Guys.
is a good movie. Barbie is a good movie. I don't even want to fucking hear that it's not a good movie. Greta
It might
Gerwig,
be a good movie. Is it better than The Nice Guys?
dude, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've seen Barbie more recently than The Nice Guys. Maybe I need to rewatch them. I don't fucking know.
Rewatch it.
But Barbie was actually a phenomenal movie to watch in theaters. Barbenheimer was a great experience.
I wish I did Barbenheimer.
It was awesome. It was awesome. I watched Oppenheimer first because that's heavy as fuck, and then I got to go laugh
you
it
can't
off
go
with Barbie.
feel good and then
Yeah.
and then the whole world's gonna die because
Yeah.
of you can't go from that
Yeah,
to that.
Barbenheimer was awesome. Was an awesome experience, and I think the movie is actually really good. I don't care if it's based off of a fucking toy line. It's actually a good
No,
movie.
I need to watch it. I've heard good things.
And Ryan Gosling, hilarious in it. You know who else is hilarious in it?
Is he more funny than he is in Nice Guys, though?
I mean, I don't remember well enough, but the story is really good.
Okay. Okay. I won't give you too much shit for it. I'll believe you. I'll
You know who
watch it.
also is hilarious in Barbie? John Cena. He's fucking hilarious.
Can
Anyway.
you see him in it? I thought you were gonna say Simu Leo. Or I might.
Oh, he actually is also Simu Liu, I think is how you pronounce it.
I think so.
I'll need to look that up next time.
What you got at numero dos?
Okay, this one you need to fucking see. Blade Runner 2049.
Oh yeah, it's on my list.
That movie.
I've watched the first one.
You have?
Yeah, I watched it for film
I didn't-
class also.
I didn't think you'd watch that one yet. I was gonna be like, you have to watch the first one before you watch 2049. But man,
I've seen some of the
it's
cinematography.
so good.
It looks phenomenal.
It's the same fucking guy who did Project Hail Mary, who did The Batman, who did fucking
so Cooking with Gas.
yeah. It's my man's Greg Fraser. Like he's
Goat,
fucking
okay.
goated. He who did all the Dune movies. Like come on, bro. He's goated. He's a goat. That's why he's the fucking goat. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
I mean, that's
for
just
sure.
cinematography. The movie itself is phenomenal.
Is it
Like,
better than the first one?
That's hard. That's hard. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like 2049 is more enjoyable minute by minute. But Blade Runner the original like sticks with you longer. I think they both
See, those are always hard to rank.
and they
those movies
complement
like
they
that.
like 2049 actually complements the original Blade Runner like really well. Like a lot of the times when these sequels are coming out 40 years after the first movie, it's like the most fucking contrived dog shit.
Happy Gilmore too.
I haven't seen that.
Don't. Do not.
But yeah, like they actually knocked it out of the park with 2049 and Ana de Armas in that movie. Oh my god.
Woo!
Good lord. Zooey mama.
All right, bro. All right.
Face
Okay.
ass.
Okay.
Uh,
And then at one you have Project Hail Mary.
yeah. And again, that might be recency bias.
Fuck no, it's not.
But it's
Nice
just
Guy should be at number 2 though.
no. At least not right now. Maybe if I rewatch it, I'll
I-
change my mind. But yeah, we don't need to talk much about Project Hail Mary anymore. It's
Yeah.
just the goat of Ryan Gosling movies for us.
And let's just say tied for best movie of the year. Let's just say that.
I'm cool with tying
Let's
it
just
for
say
right
that.
now.
That.
Now, when it comes to the end of the year list,
Oh, it's gonna be Dune 3.
that's not what I'm
Oh,
even
my bad.
saying.
I'm sorry.
You didn't even let me fucking talk.
My bad. You're right. My fault.
I was going to say we have to choose one over the other
Oh, well,
for the
yeah.
final list
Yeah.
for the top 10 of the year.
We'll rewatch both a couple times.
Yeah,
by the end of
but
the whole.
for right now, I'm cool with saying they're tied.
Mhm.
That's fine. They're both phenomenal.
Yeah, I agree. Both great movies. There's a lot more good stuff to come. We had a couple more segments planned for this episode. We did go a little over time, but I hope you guys have enjoyed every last minute of it. Very excited to start this podcast up and start releasing content for you guys.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
be posting every Friday morning, either at 10 or 12 Central Time. I have not decided on which yet. We'll figure that out after this. But we're excited for more. Next week, Supergirl. We're going to talk a lot of super stuff.
Yes.
Superman, super everything.
Supergirl, Superman, Super Family, Super Your Mama,
Super
Super
special
Dog.
like me.
Super Special for sure.
But
Man rode the short bus.
why the fuck would you... It was for speech. And my speech is good now.
It's all right.
so-
We can cut that part out. I'll
No,
let you
I'm
cut
not-
it.
I'm not cutting shit. Because I may have rode the short bus, but who ended up shorter?
All right, that's just a dick move. Fuck you, guy.
All right. That's all we got for you guys. I appreciate it to anybody who made it this far. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, because there will be a lot more coming for you guys.
Tune in next week for Super Family, Supergirl, Superman, all that good stuff. So,
Exactly. Love y'all.
see ya.